not gonna lie, mate, when I went back and downloaded Rugby League 3 and Rugby League Live 4 just to how they stack up against Rugby League 26, shit you not, there's a lot of missing features. Crowds used to boo to the away teams, wave flags, and actually react to what's happening on the field. There was a real stadium ambience. You could feel the atmosphere. Now it just feels bloody flat. You can even choose your field markings. Well, you can't anymore, like Monday night footy, Thursday night footy, Friday night footy. They're just gone in the jerseys, barely any variety. Honestly, I think Rugby League Live 3 still looks better to me. The lighting, the stadiums, the overall vibe, it just had more life to it, if you know what I mean. And what happened to the weather effects? In Rugby League Live 3, you could see the rain, the field got muddy when it actually mattered. And Rugby League 26, the rain's visible, the winds, I don't know, it's just stuffed, it doesn't make any sense. Online doesn't even work for me half the time, it just crashes every single match. Career mode, man, they could have used the same system they had in tiebreak or the cricket games, but instead it just feels lackluster, rushed like an afterthought. It's honestly sad because you can see the potential there, but the small details, the heart and the polish from the older games is just gone.
And I have the pleasure of welcoming a man that has coached two sides to Premiership glory, Mr. Phil Gould. G'day, Gus.
Horrible weather, and it really hasn't eased off at all. Both teams are going to have to play the game tighter and take the opportunities that come their way. The ball's going to be very slippery, so the main aim will be to complete sets.
He's got a bit of
Then we're moving on to Rugby League Live 4, and you can see here they still have the same sort of thing. You know, you can choose all your field markings, extra time, injuries, all that. Choose your referees. Like I made Red Dragon, so he looked the part, so I always have Reg on there. And you can see now the intros coming up.
Hello, my friends, and fantastic to have you with us as we bring you coverage of today's clash between the Cronulla Sharks and the St George Illawarra Dragons. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one. Andrew Voss with you, and alongside me is Eddie Hemmings. Players will have to contend with rain today.
I can't wait for this. Plenty has been said in the media leading up to the match. Both teams will be wanting to play for field position, and they'll be wanting to get off to a solid start. It's going to be a very enjoyable game.
Then as you can see with the intro and everything, the ground, it's raining, but you can already see dirt on them and stuff like that. The crowd is still waving flags and that, but it's still got the atmosphere and everything, but the graphics sort of went down, they didn't go up, which is really weird. And now we're at Rugby League 26, then you can see how many jerseys we've got here, a few. But, you know, it'd be cool to see all the older jerseys. Then you see all the stadiums, which look absolutely stunning. Not gonna lie, they actually look really awesome. So they've done so well in with all these stadiums. I've really just disappointed that we can't choose field marking to all that sort of stuff. Voss and Smith is just so inconsistent. Like, I didn't mind Gus Gould, but you know, it's but then you'll see here, intro now.
A very good evening, I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Shark Stadium as we bring you coverage of tonight's clash between the Sharks and the Dragons. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one, and alongside me is Cameron Smith. No doubt you've seen plenty of classic matches between these sides, Cameron. What do you make of this?
Good to be here, Vossi. Even though this is just an exhibition match, I'm still looking forward to seeing how it pans out. Both teams will want to try out some combinations and won't be afraid to throw it around. Should make for an entertaining game.
You're 100% right, Cameron. We've seen some classic clashes over the years, and tonight's match promises to be yet another.
I'm just going to point out here, the Sharks ran out, no one cheers. You can hear lightning willy-nilly, even though it's a clear night. But yeah, the overall ambience of the place, you can see now, I put rain on, and it's not even, you can see it, but you can't really, it's so weird. It looks like a Dragons home game by how red it is in the crowd, and it's all so weird. But I don't know. It's just disappointed. So I'm just going to do a bit of a wrap up here just for the end of the video. Now look, I get it. It's a small studio, 200, 150 people. They're not working with an EA or 2K level budgets. And I respected to keep rugby league games alive when no one else would. But man, this one feels like it needed more time in the oven. The foundation's there. The play models, the tackles, the visual. But it's missing all the things that made the older games fun and alive, if you know what I mean. The fan hub, let the community help with player likeness, player likenesses, custom teams, all that good stuff, and proper weather, wind that actually affects the kits, crowds that react, boo, cheer, wave flags, skip the stadiums, some atmosphere again. And the career mode, could you please take a page out of your own cricket and tie-break games? Give us contracts, player upgrades, cutscenes, something to grind for. That's what keeps people playing for hundreds of hours. And that's what I noticed in cricket 24 and tiebreak. I was like, oh wow, this career mode's really cool because I've got a manager, then you go see him, then you go take holidays, and there's little cutscenes, you do press conferences and all that sort of stuff. I think that's really cool. And cricket was like that. You meet up with your coach, then you can meet up with players, and you can have a little, you're in the changing room after, you're getting your belting from your coach. Well, why weren't you playing like that? Like NHL games and all that sort of stuff. Closing remark, Rugby League 26 has potential, it really does, but right now it feels like a step backward. A big ad can fix the online crashes, bring back those missing features, give us a reason to keep playing. The series could be easily one of the best sport games on the market. I'm not hating, I'm just passionate, and because I really fucking care, and I just want to see Rugby League games reach their full potential again. Because I've been playing Rugby League games since ET Rugby League and RL26, which I put thousands of hours. I swear to God, I really put a lot of hours into those games. And yeah, when you had Fats and Rabs, doing their little comms and that. But anyways, that is my thoughts. Let me know below what features you missed from the older Rugby League games. And if you agree, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, put a thumbs down. And hopefully Big N takes this feedback on board, but I'm not sure if they will. But hey, it's better out than in, as they say. And that is it from me, Kaki Te Anō, and I'll see you in the next one.